Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Um, yeah, if you just send the code in replays and the
Um,
server,
any game that you want?
yeah, any game.
Uh, can you? Okay, wait, just a second. Uh, what? Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Uh, where's the replay reviews? You mean? Oh, wait, replay code.
Yeah, replay codes.
Wait, let me just bring something to drink.
Yeah. Did you send them? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, I see, I see. What rank are you again?
Ready for battle.
Yo.
Yo. Okay.
Um, were you talking to me? Cause I was away.
No, no, it's fine, it's fine.
Right. So I haven't played Overwatch for like a week. So this is a VOD.
Yeah.
I was like, I think it was like 5 days ago.
Yeah. Okay. No
So
problems.
I was doing my duo is the Tracer.
And you
Okay.
know what? I kind of miss it.
Some Doomfist
No.
against Junk against Junkrat. And Sigma. This is gonna be fun.
I had no clue I was fighting against Junkrat.
You cannot escape me.
You're fine, pushing the Moira out. How do you think Doomfist should be played? What's the general playstyle you wanna kind of do?
Um, what do you mean playstyle? Like, what am I supposed to do, or what is Doomfist supposed to do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's Doomfist supposed to do?
Doomfist supposed to do in this situation is contest high ground,
Yep.
get a get a nice space for your teammates, but at the same time, maintaining LOS for the heals. You don't want to get far away from the heals. That was unintentional. I was
Yeah, I know.
about to do a diagonal.
Yeah, yeah, I know. Okay, there. So you said you want to take this high ground, right?
Yeah.
There. What made you drop from the high ground?
I saw Ana was looking at me,
Yeah.
and from the guess that where she is positioned, I think she has both cooldowns on me. So
Yeah.
even if I kill the Junkrat, someone will still be up here and possibly is gonna kill me. Probably Sigma Rock, probably a Helix. They will combo it.
Well, if they rock you, you literally get booped into cover. Um, let's say Anna does sleep you. You could possibly die, but you could have just stayed on the high ground and just walked backwards, and then you'd be out of LOS of the Anna.
Yours becomes
Okay, that's just unfortunate. But you get a kill now. So you want to go in. Good boot.
Positioning healing
Your services.
That was all fine.
Healing pile on the floor.
Okay. Okay. You didn't go in. Good.
Sorry, are you streaming it in 30 FPS?
30 FPS, yeah. Why?
It's a bit laggy-ish.
Healing pile on the floor.
That's just my Wi-Fi, man. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. What are you shooting at?
The trap? I mean, where exactly?
Look. You waste.
Pile on the floor.
So with Doomfist, like making sure you have bullets is important. So shooting them is fine, it forces them out, but then you just shoot for like, okay, you're shooting, but you could have just like look down and then shoot. Because then you.
Oh, you mean why I shot the air?
Yeah.
Usually what I do sometimes in Doomfist is that if I'm holding a choke point,
Yeah.
especially when we're capping the situation, usually notify the enemy team that I'm here. And if you're here, like if you jump inside the room, you'll be dead.
Fair. But the thing is, with Doomfist, you don't really one shot with your punch anymore. You kind of need your primary fire to follow up, right?
Yeah.
So it's a really small thing, but I would say only try and like use try and always have like 2 shots to like follow up on any damage you have. So like shooting here is fine because you're forcing like you but like you don't want to use like all your bullets just to destroy like a trap or to shoot air. Because here you don't have bullets to follow up on that slam.
True.
And then here you're just shooting for spam. But that's not what Doomfist shotguns are for. Like you can do like spam, like you can spam a little bit, but you don't want to like use all your bullets just spamming. Because you want them to be able to follow up on your slams, your cooldowns, like your punches.
Watch your back.
Objective A captured.
Okay,
Escort the
I understand you're taking high ground, but look at your position compared to the rest of your team.
Hmm.
Now, the problem here is you just cap and then you immediately like go. By slamming on this high ground, okay, you're gonna clear the junk of high ground, but then your team can't really take the high ground after this. And also, your team's not there to like, okay, you're on this Junkrat, the healers are gonna pocket him to like keep him alive. They're not even on this Junker Queen. Like this Junker Queen can completely turn on you. The whole enemy team is gonna look at you. I predict you're either gonna die or you're gonna get out with probably low HP and you're probably gonna have to use block to get out. The problem here, the core concept I want you to get with, is like, okay, you have the Tracer duo is your duo, right?
Yeah.
So like you want to engage with your Tracer probably all the time, especially because you're duoing. But in ranked, in general, you like if you're not duoing, you can't really control your teammates. But you can still like tell when they're ready to engage. Like here, they've just capped point. They're gonna want to push the cart through this gate first, and that like you know that all your teammates are on point because you literally just capped. So going here just means that you're in a super aggressive position where you're and the oh my days,
Go to push then.
yeah.
But if they find the Doomfist there,
Wait,
oh, what just happened?
sorry, I just DC'd. My Wi-Fi just went off. Kind of cringe. What were you saying?
Uh, um, I don't want to stay with my team like at the beginning, because I know I had at least 2 cooldowns that gets me out of bad positioning. So I use this as an advantage to push forward at least, hassle the enemy team, make them more delayed to get high ground. And then if it didn't work, I can at least come back with my team safely. Even if I'm low HP, I can at least survive.
Yeah, but if you're low HP and they push you and you have no cooldowns, what happens?
I'll be instantly dead.
Yeah. So like the core concept I want you to kind of take away from it is I want you to like engage when your team are like, so when you engage this Doom, you're going into a very aggressive position, right? Like in terms of just your positioning.
Hmm.
But when you're going into that position, you don't want your teammates to be in a passive position, if that makes sense. Holy, my Wi-Fi.
Sorry, your voice
Yeah.
is laggy. What did you just say?
What the fuck? This is so cringe, man. Yeah, I heard you, bro. So basically, what I was saying is, when you go and take an aggressive position, yeah,
Hmm.
you want your team to be in a aggressive position too. Like, you don't want to be going into a aggressive position when your team's not in an aggressive position. So there, what
Oh,
happened?
you're not streaming.
Yeah, no. But there, what happened is you just like, you just went in, and your team couldn't even do any damage or even like heal you to help you live, and that's just like bad because you want to be like in sync with your team, right?
Hmm.
Like
Ready for
you
battle.
never want to engage when your team can't follow up, because Doomfist doesn't really do a lot of damage on his own.
Unless you really land your shots,
Well,
which is
well,
kind of difficult.
well, even if you land your shots, it's better to land those shots with your team doing damage also. It is just way more probability that you're gonna get a kill and get more pressure, like on the enemy.
Stop the payload.
Yeah.
Like if you go in, you either want to get a kill, force cooldowns. So you can see my
I actually don't know what happened here exactly, because it happened a really long time ago.
yeah.
I don't know if I actually died or survived.
Well, think about it. In a higher rank, you're just gonna get sleep darted
Objective
too.
A captured.
Or
Escort
like here,
the
you go
payload.
super aggressively. You're on. Okay, you get out. But you're low. You don't have cooldowns. And then like 9 out of 10 times in a higher ranked lobby, you just go in and feed.
Hmm.
And like
Fully charged.
Oh yeah, I think I died here.
And you died here. Even
Yeah.
in Diamond, where the players are bad, you still died. The Ana still got a good anti on you. And then you died. So, like, going in like that's not always even bad. But you had to go in when your teammates can follow up.
Who can follow me up? Like, I have Sojourn and Ilari.
Okay. Well, think about it. Let's say that they're all forward. They can all shoot, and like you go in on like this Ana, right? Even though it's unrealistic, let's just say you go onto the Ana when your team's all like in an aggressive position to do damage, right? They can't damage this Ana, but they can damage the rest of the team. So what's happening is when you go on this Ana, you're cutting off the healing for the rest of the team, and then your team's damage is more effective. But if you go on the Ana when your team's not in the position to do damage, then it's not gonna get any value. Like here, you shouldn't go in. You're down one. But it is significantly better than what you did before, because going on to this Junker Queen, your Tracer can get this off angle on her. Your Ana's there. Your Ilari's there. He's just significantly better. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Face me.
Stay near my back.
The odds are against us.
And then here, this engagement's fine, to be honest. Maybe you could have been a little bit more patient.
Much more faster.
Well, sorry.
Much more faster because I want to run down the Moira quick.
No. Maybe you could have been more patient with like waiting for your CDs, but it's fine. It's fine because she's low.
Stay near my back.
The odds are against
And you're full HP.
Powered up.
But here you should just get out.
Driving the payload forward.
You shouldn't even try and punch this queen. You should just run out. Because you're low and you're down CDs. And you're probably gonna die again for it.
Pain is inevitable.
You see? Do you like
Yeah.
like you need to be engaging when your team's like when you engage, you go into aggressive
Rocket
position,
punch.
right?
Fully charged.
Here, this is bad. Because just look. Your team aren't even fully regrouped yet. And just look at how split you are. Your team don't already have angles onto this queen. They just don't have angles. So here, this could also be like a little bit of an awareness problem. But I think it's just you just being like, okay, I'll go do something, go do something. But you want to go do something when your team can actually follow up with like damage or like
Rocket punch.
damage to force out cooldowns. Because here, as soon as you go in, your team, what is your team doing? Your team can't do anything because you're not being patient enough. Also, but to take this aggressive position, what do? You use punch
Rocket punch.
to go onto the cart, and then you had to use you also use block. So you use 2 CDs just to get here. You could have very easily just walked here, and then you'd still have your punch, and then you don't need to waste block like this. But to be fair, using block here isn't even too bad because you're gonna get punch. But the main problem is the fact that your team's just like, okay, they're shooting at you, so they're not shooting at your team. But can they shoot at your team here? No. So you want to go in when like when it actually matters and when your team
Ready
can,
for a knockout?
when your team can actually take advantage of you going in. Like you just try and go super fast here.
Oh yeah, I remember why I jumped at the.
Rocket punch.
I remember why I jumped at the soldier.
Yeah.
Fully
Like, they were complaining about soldier being high ground.
Yeah, but still, you wanna be waiting for your team to actually like be able to follow up.
Hmm.
You can check if your team's like in a position to follow up just by like before you engage and you're behind cover. Like you can
Just look back.
Yeah, you can just look back. And also it's a good habit to just look around whenever there's downtime. And downtime is just like where there's nothing really going on, there's not really a fight happening. If you just look around, it can help a lot. Like just with your awareness, knowing where your team is pre-fight, because if you know where your team is pre-fight, you'll also know you're more likely to be able to predict where they are in the mid-fight. But here, this engage is just too early. And even so I'm not really gonna talk about how like the engages and the timing of the engages anymore. I'm gonna get a little bit into the nitty-gritty of Doom. But here, you get punch, then you go in, but you're going in super deep, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you go in super deep as Doomfist, you want your like if you, as any dive tank, when you go super deep, you want your defensive cooldowns. Like any tank, actually any tank, when you go super aggressively, you want your defensive cooldowns and your cooldowns that allow you to live when you go super aggressive, so you don't just die. Here, you're going super aggressive at the wrong time, and also you don't have block to live. So here you definitely die. Whereas if you have block, like if you just wait for your team to get in a better position, and then you go in, and then like let's say you go super deep, and you're still gonna die, but you block, they all turn on you. That just gives your team even more space too. Like you live longer, so your team has more space to go and do something. Does that kind of make sense?
That requires also trust from the team.
What do you mean trust from the team?
Like, I got used to like do everything by myself because there's a lot of time where you can't really trust your team. You just have to trust yourself, create the space, get the kills. Even though getting kills is not your job primarily.
Okay. I want you to think like this. Your DPS play deep. Why do people play DPS? Why do people play the role of DPS? Well, what's fun about being a DPS character?
Taking damage.
Yeah, shooting.
Potentially get kills.
No, people pick DPS because they like just shooting. They're playing. People play DPS because they're a fucking got an FPS background, got a first person shooter background, and they just want to shoot stuff. Yeah. So no matter what happens, if you're in bronze or you're in fucking diamond, you're in diamond, right?
Diamond 2, yeah.
You can trust your team that they're gonna want to shoot stuff. So that is just not an excuse, a good enough excuse. Like your team are gonna shoot. What really changes is the amount of shots they take and the positioning that they take.
Confirmed.
Behind you.
Kill the Mahol.
Charging.
Get it on.
The payload
That's
is
fine.
advancing.
That's fine.
As it should. Rocket
I would just. To be fair, this isn't even too bad.
I didn't know where it was junk in the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
place.
Okay. Well, punching isn't too bad, but you just punch too far. Punching to here would be fine, but punching to here is just a little bit too deep. Because if you
Yeah.
just punch here, you can get the same slam off. And you might even like die here.
Meteor strike.
Or you meteor right.
Why did I ult here?
Because maybe you're gonna die to Junkrat mines. I don't know.
Oh, here, I was just like, I gave up.
That's just you missing your punch.
Yeah.
Here, set up for the next fight. Take the high ground. Take the high ground. Okay, nice. You take the high ground. That's good. Okay, you got baited.
Dispersing.
That's fine, no?
Got the payload.
Okay, retake the high ground. Or go on this guy, even better. Nice.
Fire in the hole!
Taking damage.
I wreak chaos.
Nice, good kill. You traded out. That's good.
Ready for a knockout?
Okay, I got a question. Do you know the queen's on your back line
Rocket
here?
punch.
I heard her, but I didn't know exactly where.
Taking damage.
Didn't have wall hacks.
I wreak chaos.
That must sting.
Here, this is probably just looking around. Oh, actually, you can't see her, but here, I would just go for the Ana.
Ready for a knockout?
You're a dive tank. Like you have block.
It's
Maybe you're just scared of a sleep dart.
Protect
But
yourself.
look, you got on the Ana. Good kill. Now go on this Doom. You're too far away from this Junker Queen to do anything. It would be way quicker to go on. Okay, the soldier's gone. But way quicker, just don't even go anywhere. Just stop them from pushing out. Because what's gonna happen now is you're gonna go on this queen, do absolutely nothing because she's nanoed. Okay, you're actually gonna kill her because she's nano anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's fine.
enemy spotted.
Now you just want to play safe because you're low.
Stay on the payload.
Here, you just gotta be super patient here. Why is this a bad engage? Look at your
I'm
HP.
half health.
You're half health, and what else?
2 cooldowns down.
You don't have your defensive cooldown to live. Even if you
Dodge
slam
this.
and then immediately punch,
Rocket punch.
like out, you could still probably die there.
Your strength becomes
They focused you. And then that punch in was just bad.
I'm recharging.
Oh, here we think we lost. We lost the fight here.
That's fine. You need to be a little bit more patient with your engages. I think that's the main thing.
Stay close. I'm trying.
Okay, you slam in. Do you think this is a good slam from what you've seen?
I can see a follow-up damage on Ilari.
Good slam. You'll get your teammates are in an aggressive position, to like do damage and apply pressure while you go in, and also they're in a position where while you go in and distract this soldier, it allows them to also walk across this bridge.
Rocket punch.
There you just need to be more patient with your punch
You were vulnerable.
to make sure you hit that punch.
Bloody hell.
Receive my aid. Taking care of you.
Nice. There again, be more patient with your punch. You don't need to just throw it out there immediately.
Wait for it.
Double kill. Payload mobilizing.
But that's fine. Okay, chase this guy down. His whole team's dead. Good punch. Good kill.
Send me
Good
someone who
aim.
can
You
fight
have
back.
good aim.
Here I lowered my sense because I was playing high sense.
Like, the thing is, you have decent mechanics. Like, you do miss a lot of your punches, but that's just about you being more patient with your punches. And you also your timing, because I bet if you just worked on your timing of your engages, and making sure you had like your block up to when you go deep, you'll definitely climb. You can definitely get to masters, especially just off your aim. But you just need to be careful with your timing.
Powered up.
Okay, block. You don't- Okay, leaving the high ground's fine because your team's not there.
The payload is advancing.
Away.
As it should.
Scale the Mahal.
Meteor strike.
I don't think anyone dies here. I think if
Me
you
too.
I think if you meteor strike, you just need to get out. Or you need to go on this Moira, or you need to go on someone else that's isolated. Here you just do a crap ton of damage that just gets healed up. Bam bam, and I think you die here. I think you also die here. You see? I'm a fucking genius, man. I'm a genius. Every time I've called that you're gonna die, you die. Have you seen a pattern here? Every time I've called that you're going to
Two
die,
cooldowns.
like
Enemy turret ahead.
because
I think
you're-
I switched there. I think I changed my hero.
well, the reason. So one of the reasons I know when you're gonna die, it's just based off positioning. Like there, you went in, slammed so deep when your team was on cart over here. You were over here, out of LOS of your team. Like okay, you were like here, out of LOS of your team, and your team weren't in a position to do any damage to follow up on the damage you're doing. And you just die, you know.
It's like either I get killed or I kill someone. There's no way out.
There, the best that could have happened out of that situation is you get a kill, but you 100% die there
This.
because there's no damage. There's no damage when your team's not there. Okay, this is just unfortunate.
That's why to cancel the axe.
It's go time.
It's unfortunate that they visor as you go on the thing. Yeah, this might just be a little bit of ult tracking. When you know they have visor, you want to be ready to go onto the soldier. But anyway, I think that was fine. Your team followed up on that damage, right? Like, so it was good. It was a good engage. Okay, here taking positions fine, blocking is fine. Being here and here is fine, but being here is bad because of where your team are. Like being here and just walking forward might allow your team to walk forward. To be honest, before you walked forward, you should have probably looked back to see where your team were.
Team
If they were ready to push or not. Okay, you go, monkey.
It is possible today.
Again, the same things I've talked about with like making sure you're diving where your team is in a aggressive position when you go aggressive. Okay, good kill. She was isolated.
I didn't want her to get to the self-heal, that's why I bubbled.
No, it was fine. It was fine. You got the kill.
Use caution.
30 seconds.
Going in here is fine. Going in here is fine. But what I think you're gonna do is I think you're gonna walk. And if you walk without getting another kill, you're gonna die here. Because you just LOS your supports. But you don't overcommit. Because if you walked into this stairway, you would have died.
I'll be dead.
Yeah, too long without LOS. That was just a wasted.
I messed up my... Yeah.
You're powered up. Get it.
What is your
Uh,
doing?
I don't know, I had no clue. I was like, why did she nano me?
Okay, here. Your bubble is on a long cooldown, right? And you can't move it. Bubbling here gives you this space to play with. You can shoot the Moira here, but you're nanoed and you have your armor. You can just walk forward here, bubble slightly deeper, and then you can kill all of these guys and push them back even further, and squeeze them backwards.
I actually didn't want to engage in this time because my team wasn't there with me. So even if I was nanoed, I'm not gonna kill any kills.
You can still walk forward and apply pressure. You don't need to get killed here.
Use caution.
Like that bubble's just bad. You need to bubble slightly deeper just so you can apply more pressure, push them, because if you bubble slightly deeper, you're going to be able to stay here longer, and you're going to be able to apply pressure. You're going to zap this Junkrat. You're nanoed, or even if you weren't nanoed and you're just zapping this Junkrat, he needs a lot of healing, or he just needs to back up because you're zapping him, right?
Hmm.
And then by you applying pressure to this Junkrat, he's in a less aggressive position to kill your team. Like here, this is, I would say, slightly too deep.
10 seconds.
Yeah,
Even
here I think I
even
died.
with nano, you're gonna die. So, but if you, like there, you could have done a short jump and just like jumped here. But the main problem was you could have gone more aggressive and then put your bubble down. It just makes more space.
The payload is approaching its destination.
But the core
Round one.
concept is just like
Complete.
making sure you can go in when your team has that follow-up damage,
Score 0 to 2.
and like doing the
Switching
tank things
sides.
with like applying pressure.
Initiating match.
But anyway, I probably had to go now.
Oh,
Yeah, so one thing